In this video, I'm going to tell you about when your 7th lord is conjunct with the 6th lord, or 6th lord is sitting in the 7th house, or aspecting the 7th lord, or aspecting the 7th house, or 7th lord is in the 6th house. And you can also check for Darakarka or Venus. Okay, so if it is connected, what is the result? We will discuss about it in detail. If you want to take my personal consultation, please check my website. You will get all the details there. You can book from there. Okay, payment details, everything. You can also message me on WhatsApp. So let's get started. So first of all, 6th house is 12th from the 7th house. That's why it's not good. 6th house is the house of divorce, separation, obstacles, fights, and the karmic debts that you have to pay. Okay, so when 7th lord, which is a very soft house, is the house of marriage, is the house of business partnership, is the house that is naturally owned by Venus, which is a very soft planet. Venus is debilitated in the 6th house in the sign of Virgo, which sits in the 6th house. So the soft 7th lord, when it is connected to your 6th house, so what happens? First of all, be very careful in relationships, because you will face problems in relationships like heartbreaks, like disappointment, challenges. Challenge will come in getting married or after marriage, but I have seen that if Mars rules your 7th house and goes in the 6th house, and benefic sits in the 7th house, then things are better. So whenever your 7th house, Dara Karka or Venus, is connected to 6th house, placed in the 6th house, anyway, it's just connected to the 6th house, it shows that challenges and obstacles will come. But Mars planet, I have seen that when Mars is in the 6th house and any benefic is sitting in the 7th house, then problem will not come as such. Okay, because Mars loves to be in the 6th house, it can show that your partner will fight for you, your partner will defend you. Yes, if Mars is not good here, arguments in the marriage are possible, but I've seen that it's not that to that extent. Okay, it's not that much. So it's basically good when Mars ruling the 7th house sits in the 6th house. And also I've seen with Saturn, like Saturn ruling the 7th house, sitting in the 6th house, may give late marriage, but still it's okay, it's fine. Your spouse or marriage will help to delay or eradicate the problems from your life. Okay, but for some people I've seen, they face problem in getting married, or they get married very late, or they still face obstacles, problems in marriage. Okay, so when your 7th lord is connected to 6th house, there is a karmic debt you have to pay to your spouse, to your marriage. There is definitely a debt, because 6th house is the house of debt. Relationships and marriage, you will attract naturally. You are destined to love someone, you are destined to enter in a relationship or to experience it, because you have to pay a debt. So you will experience it in your life. So always problems happen when you enter in a relationship. What happens is you activate your 6th house. Now, like Mars, Saturn, or even Sun ruling the 7th house sits in the 6th house, then it's okay, it will help you to fight your problems, obstacles. But when benefics ruling the 7th house, they sit in the 6th house, then when you enter in a relationship or get married, you activate that 6th house, and then problems start to happen in your life. It's not like financial issues will happen, health issues will happen. No, it will be, relationship will not be smooth, which will mentally disturb you, especially if moon rules your 7th house, Venus, Jupiter. Okay, and they go in the water signs. Water signs are connected to the 7th house. They will create problem. So this happens. So whenever your 6th house is connected to your 7th, be very careful in relationship. See, 6th house is originally ruled by Virgo sign, and Virgo sign is a sign of practicality. It's opposite of what? Pisces. So here, don't use your intuition and all in relationship or marriage. Enter in a relationship with someone who is clear, whose background is clear, who is reliable. If not, then leave that person. Be very practical in a relationship. If even if water signs are involved, then I would say be practical in relationship. Make it like a contract. You will not cheat on me. You will talk to me daily. You will do this and that. Whatever you want from a partner, search that type of partner and then invest your emotions. Okay, when you are very sure. So, um, don't be into situationship or where you don't have any commitment or the person is cheating on you. I have seen many people, they what they do is they love the person so much that they know the person is not giving them any kind of commitment or is not interested, but still they are in the hope that one day things will get better, all this. So when you are using your intuition, your emotions, your imagination in the marriage, it will always cause problem for you. So what you have to do is use your practical mind. If the person is saying that can't marry you, then leave them. Okay, if they are saying that they can marry you, then only be with them, otherwise no. So be very, we can say, practical when it comes to relationships. Okay, and don't stick to one person, that one person will only love you and no other person can do. You can always get a better person, so don't attach yourself to one. See, more than in relationship, the complications are in your mind, because sixth house is a house of obstacles, so obstacles are in your mind, so you have to release it, remove it. Okay, because whenever you enter in a relationship with someone, there will be some obstacle, background issues, family issues can be there, long distance relationship, so some challenges you will have to go through to get married. That is why the best thing is to be practical when it comes to relationship and love, right? And also be with someone who uh, who is not superior than you, or who is having same work with you, or someone who is working with you, or you have met that person while any kind of work dealing related to work, or you have met that person in a place where you go daily, social media you use daily, something like that. Okay, because it's about the daily life, but the person, try to be with someone who is not superior than you. You should be superior than that person, either by your background, money, looks, but that person should be lesser than you. Otherwise, it will create problem. Your spouse can also have health issues. Your spouse can be in service. But the good thing is that here also I've seen with irrespective of any planet, that your spouse can also support you, can also take your problems in their head. Okay, and now it depends upon, if it is a good placement, your partner can take your problems on their head, will always support you, and you both can do any work together, you can start any work together, you both will always be together. I have also seen that When seventh lord goes in the sixth or is connected to sixth, then you can have a person with whom you 24 hours you are together, you are doing something together, or you both are just together. Okay, either you both work together in the same company, same place, you both are doing any business, but you both are together. So this happens. And also, as sixth house shows your main concern in life, so marriage and relationships are the most important aspect of your life. Now you have got this placement because in the past life you did not resolve anything regarding this placement. Many things you have to resolve in this life, you have to clear in this life. Okay. Seventh lord connected to sixth house also shows different culture, foreign spouse, and unconditional love can also be there. That problems and obstacles are there, but you don't want to leave each other. Venus here can give you one sided love, unnecessary efforts to put in relationship because of fear of losing. Jupiter gives you lots of differences, belief system differences, so adjustments will have to be done. Moon can give you lots of emotional ups and downs because of your partner. Moon ruling the seventh house means Cancer sits here and then Moon goes in Gemini. So Mrikshira, Ardra, these both shows deep, intense, emotional pain that you went through in the past life. Be very careful with relationship in this life, but your partner will be very, very sensitive about you, very, very, very concerned about you, or you can be like that. Okay, so this thing can happen. Moon in Punarvasu, you will do mistake and then regret. Partner will go, partner will come, or you will leave and you will want to go again. So this happens. So Mercury as seventh lord in the sixth house is better because Mercury originally rules the sixth house, so it knows how to negotiate. So even if problem comes, you and your partner will talk and settle it down. So when you have your seventh lord connected to sixth house, then please be very careful when you deal with relationship or marriage. The thing you have to do is you have to remove that complications from your mind. You have to give affirmations to yourself that love and relationships come to me easily without any obstacles, and I am loved. I am attracting love from all the directions. Love and relationships come to me very smoothly and easily, and I am attracting love from every direction. So you have to do this affirmation daily for 10 minutes. Do any work and do it and feel it's real. Okay, and erase your negative thoughts so that you don't give energy to this placement more. Okay, because when you will give more energy to this placement, like thinking that there is so much problems, there is third party, there is this, that, family issues, caste issues, long distance, if you will think about the problem, then problems will not go. So that's why you don't have to think about it, and when you stop thinking about it, slowly slowly problems will go away from you in your relationships. So this you have to do. And then it's also possible that your marriage may require some legal issues, or you may have court marriage. Okay, that is also possible here. So whenever seventh house is connected to your sixth house, there's a karma, there's a karmic debt. It shows in the past life somewhere you have either done wrong, or you have carried lots of negative energies about your relationships. For example, in the past life you never got love, so you made this thought process that I can never ever attract love. That's why you can also get this placement. And second is you have hurt someone, you have cheated on someone, especially when Venus rules the seventh house and goes in the sixth. It shows you have karma towards women. If you are a male, you may have cheated on them, or you may have left your partner. So there can be either negative thinking or a bad karma done by you in the past life. You may have hurt someone, left someone, broken your promises, cheated on someone. Mostly the karma is that you have not fulfilled your relationship duties, you have cheated or you have left your partner. That is a karmic debt, that when you entered in a relationship it was your duty to commit fully to your partner, to put efforts for them, to love them, to be with them. When you enter in a marriage, you or relationship, these are the basic things which you have to do. You like or not, that doesn't matter. Just like when you enter in a business, you have to put your efforts to make that business work, you like or not. You should have thought before entering into the that business, right? That's why seventh house is also of business. Similarly, marriage or relationship doesn't work according to your choice, that you will want, then you will put efforts. When you will not want, you will not put efforts. When you will want, you will leave. When you will want, you will come. So it doesn't work like that. So sixth house is a house of rules and regulations. So when seventh house is connected to sixth, it shows you have not fulfilled the promises of relationships, the promises of marriage in the past life. You have to fulfill it in this life. In this life, be very committed to your partner, be very loyal to your partner. And yes, these people are, they are loyal to their partner, they are committed to their partner, because sixth house is the house of rules and regulations. So they are, but here there are chances to attract a partner who is not like that, because you have a karmic debt. Okay, so this happens. That is why it's very very important for you to be in a relationship where practicality is more prominent. Will, when you are entering a relationship, you have to ask that person, will you marry me, will you be with me always? You have to ask these things, okay? And you have to check their background, everything. So don't give your heart in a casual way to anyone. Be very careful before you trust someone, before you give your heart to someone. Okay, and avoid long distance relationships or relationships which doesn't seem to have future. Avoid those relationships. Okay, be with a person who is easy and like very committed. So be very careful when you enter in a relationship, otherwise heartbreak chances are very much prominent. So in the past life you have not fulfilled your relationships promises. In this life you have to fulfill your relationships promises, you don't have any choice. Also, if it is retrograde, seventh lord is retrograde, then it shows you may also have to be in an unwanted marriage. Why? Because in the past life you married that particular person, but you did not fulfill a promise. Now that person is coming back to you to make you fulfill your promises. So that is why when you get married, be sure you want to be with that person. And when you go, if for marriage you get married, then stay away from opposite gender people, so that you don't get attracted to someone else, and then your heart will want to marry that person, and then the problems will happen. Falling for married people is also possible. That's why I'm warning you, don't give your heart to anyone out there unless and until you are very sure you can be with this person. And after marriage, please be very committed to your partner, and don't go for others or do friendship, or stay away from opposite gender as much as possible, because it's like it can happen that you can fall in love with someone again. Okay, um, it's very much possible, then it will create problem for you. So stay away from these things. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. May God bless you. Take care. Bye.